Hello, my brothers and sisters. My name is Tim Heijen, and I am a dragon witch. A lot of dragon witches in this world that I try to reach out for. Here in this forest, here somewhere in the south of Belgium, I worship the dragon. This is my church, you can say. This is my place of worship. That I worship the dragon inside of nature, because the dragon is very much connected to nature. And dragon witches in itself, we are or followers of the dragon, we are actually pagans, pagan witches. Because our spirituality used to be actually religions, and dragons were very much worshipped by humanity. That is why everywhere, in every corner of the world, there is this description of the dragon, and everywhere they worship them. Until, of course, the current religion came and everything was forbidden. But now I want to revive it, because I can feel the dragon. And dragons are amazing. They are godlike, divine beings, beings of nature. That is why they are still connected to nature. Even humanity knows that dragons are still connected to water, air, fire, and earth. Still, humanity knows that, even though they are heavily demonized. And still, they know it. And nobody told me about the dragon until the moment the dragon actually came. And I felt that so much. It was amazing. It was like God in itself stood before me. And I was an atheist. So I didn't believe anything like spirits or gods or whatever. Until a dragon came before me. And that energy was amazing. With all of that said, how divine and how godlike dragons are still connected to you and how you are. The reason why I say this is, the moment that I discovered the dragon in front of me, and dragons were real, and how this world was made, and how the wisdom of my dragon actually was, and how connected that we are, it was a discovery like I cannot describe it in words, in human language. So, but all of that said, dragons can still be like us. Dragon guardians especially, not really dragon gods. Dragon gods come in a different way before you as they see fit. But dragon guardians can be very much like you, very much. My dragon stood before me and it was amazing. And I asked myself this question, are there more dragons? Or should there be more dragons in this world? Of course there are more dragons, but I thought that I was alone in this world who could feel dragons. But I know that there are a lot more actually, but we are actually more like silent, because we know how it sounds when we say I can feel dragons and I can feel a dragon spirit inside. We know how that feels, especially for someone who is not inside of the dragon's path. But the dragon, I was intrigued, so I wanted to search down for more people. I didn't only start a Facebook page and later on a YouTube page for this, to connect with people who are the same like me, but also I wanted to know if there are more dragons. And I did my first ever ritual to connect with other dragons. And the response was something that I've never felt from my dragon, and I immediately felt bad, because I felt anger and disappointment with my dragon whenever I wanted to know more about other dragons. I came to understand I was in the middle of this ritual, and the words actually came from my dragon, said, am I not good enough? Like this. Am I not good enough? And this sentence was really, oh my goddess, what does he think? I mean, my dragon is my world. The dragon is everything for me. People cannot even understand how lost I am without the dragon. Even though my eyes cannot see them, I feel them, and everything about them is just my life. And with this, my dragon saying, am I not good enough? That hurt. That really hurt. And I suspected a little bit of jealousy. And I didn't expect this from something so divine as the dragon. But the dragon is much more connected than we have even might realize. The dragon is so connected to you, and because dragons actually are with you, because you have an amazing bond with each other. You build this up, your spirit and the dragon by your side. You build this relationship up together, unlike everything else. And dragons actually don't receive other dragons very well, because dragons are very lonely, very loners, you can say. And whenever they have this relationship with other dragons, it's going to be unbreakable. they would even die for each other. This friendship or bond that you create with other dragons, it's going to be unlike anything else. So whenever I decided to connect with other dragons or maybe feel other dragons, and my dragon actually was disappointed. And I never felt this before, like, you don't expect this. I didn't expect this from something so godlike. So, and I immediately stopped it. And I said, no, you are my world. You are everything, my lord, everything. I did everything. And the dragon was like, sass after it, like, like this, my brothers and sisters. You can expect this from humans. But I felt this with the dragon. And I was very much surprised about this. I actually learned much more about dragons at that moment. Dragons can be very much like this. They can have even jealousy, anger. They can have every emotions that you have, they can have too. But in a very draconic way. That is what dragons are, my brothers and sisters. That is what your dragon is. That is what actually you are as well, within you. Nonetheless, later on in my path, I came to not connect, but know other dragons. Some dragons come to you freely, and they come to you most of the time in a black or in a white color to say, can I join? And it's up actually not really to you, but the dragons by your side, if they can join your dragon eye. But most of the time it's actually no distractions, just you, your dragon guardian, and your dragon god. You are a team together, and this might be the remaining like this. Because dragons are, like I said, they are very territorial. And also, inside of your dragon's path, they are very territorial. This has to be respected. A dragon's house has to be respected. House of the dragon. This is your dragon eye, actually. And that dragons can have so much emotions together. And every emotion that the dragon has emits energy. It's in fact dragon magic. My brothers and sisters, what you emit with a large emotions is dragon magic. So yeah, so I was like surprised when my dragon was like, am I not good enough? Am I not good? Oh my God, that was so true. My soul that went. I felt that. I understood this. Most of the time when my dragon said something, I have to have some time to understand what he is trying to say. But that was immediately translated. Like, am I not good enough? Really? Oh no, I immediately stopped with this. I have all that I need with you, I said. I have all that I need. And you are my God. You are everything. But like sus after yeah, sus. That is what I could describe about it. How his reaction is. Of course, everything was perfect after it. But yeah, I'm actually very surprised. Also that, that I cannot even search for the dragons. So, my brothers and sisters, I search down for you instead. Just you, because when I search down for you, I search down for also the dragons by your side. And I want to know every story that you told me. Because every dragon's path has a story to tell, including yours. I'm sure of it. You also have a story to tell about your dragon and how your dragon is. What kind of a color does he have or she has? What kind of a background story that she has or he has? Every dragon is very much different, and there is a moment that I tried actually to go inside of a dragon eye, because that was a very good friend, and he said, you can go inside of my dragon eye, but the dragon in his dragon eye didn't want any of that, roaring at me like a white dragon. And that was strange. I saw a white dragon, and white dragons normally come to you in the beginning of your path, but he was already years in his path, which means that this dragon, this female dragon at that moment, inside of his dragon eye, was very protective over him, and he didn't actually move inside of the dragon's path. That is the reason why she still has white color. But roaring at me like, go away, this is not yours, like, goddess, really? And my dragon was like, told you. Really? Told you. This is amazing how dragons are. Dragons are not at all like these beings inside of movies or this and the bottle bosses or like, no, not at all. You've never seen a dragon's on TV or whatever. Dragons are completely different than on TV or everywhere. Dragons are completely different than everywhere in media or whatever. So you need to see and connect with your dragon to know how they are. And every dragon is also very much different. So I cannot tell you how your dragon is. I hoped actually that I was going to see my friend, this dragon. He said, "Oh yeah, you can join," but his dragon said, "No, you cannot. Go away." Like really. And that is also my dragon was actually a bit like satisfied, like told you, like you don't need to search others, just remain inside of your own dragon's circle. He was not helping me at all. Like dragons also don't hurt each other. They just want to leave them alone. That everyone leaves them alone inside of their house. You know, the house of the dragon, the real house of the dragon, your house, who you are, that is sacred for the dragon, for all of the dragons. That is something that you need to be sacred on. You and your dragons, you are a team together. You against the world. You, your dragon god, and your dragon guardian, all together as one. That is why I call it the dragon eye. That is not what I call it, actually. It's being called like this. Your circle is the dragon's eye. You all see through the same eye. You all connect with each other. This is what you need to know about this, my brothers and sisters. Your dragon eye is your dragon house. And it's actually, every dragon has strong emotions. And these emotions need to be felt. Dragons can be jealous, dragons can be angry, dragons can be happy, dragons can be playful, dragons can be like this. Dragons can be everything. You need to know your dragons, just simply. But when they stood before me, I was amazed. I was amazed and I respected my dragon. And I'm guessing that every one of us respects their dragon and is always amazed when they can feel them.